It's coming for all 50 states. Yes, we've got just breaking news for all 50 states, the most up to date information that you have been waiting for when it comes to stimulus checks. Yes, we've got a ton of information. We've got the links down in the description below so you can follow along with what's happening. I'm telling you guys, this is the video that you have been waiting for. The U.S. stimulus checks that were issued by the U.S. government, they said, this is what they're saying, that there is viral videos that said that the drought would end this week, claiming payments of up to $1,400. $1,400 would begin being issued on Thursday. Well, guess what, guys? Guess what tomorrow is? A TikTok posted on March 7th, 2024, and it was viewed 1.7 million times, including the headline. President Biden says that the 1,400 check coming March 14th, stimulus check, is coming soon. The post also included a side-by-side video. This is where Joe Biden is telling them in a speech that checks are going out the door, restoring hope and decency and honor for so many people that are struggling right now. And yet again, this was some crazy information that was posted. Deanne Scott, Michael Thomas, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We've got a lot of great news for you guys. You do not want to miss this video. We've got the links down below. Again, Joe Biden, and they said that the U.S. government is sending out stimulus checks and everybody is going to get one. That is what the news is. And are you awaiting stimulus checks? And are they going to be released? Well, we're going to tell you that information right here in this video. Sorry, guys, I haven't had a chance to make a video all today. If you only know the day that I've had, oh man, work was fun today. Painting, taping, and siliconing, and oh yes, painters have strong hands because I use oh look, I still got paint on me, a paintbrush, and man, did it work my hand out. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, it's my job to make sure you stay updated. And if you would just do me a quick favor, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't joined the family. We want to say thanks by giving someone an opportunity to win $100 and a community post that I really want to ask you guys. I came across some information, and lo and behold, Joe Biden. Let's not even talk about Joe Biden. TikTok. TikTok. Should it be banned from the United States? Yes? No. We got some interesting news for you guys. Hey, everybody loves TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I got on there one time, and I honestly I can't do the whole social media just going on and what do you call it? Viewing, scrolling. I just can't do that because I look down, I'm scrolling, and then I look up and 30 minutes have passed, and I'm like, I just wasted 30 minutes of my life just scrolling. And yeah, but anyways, guys, we got some amazing news for you guys. So stimulus checks, economic payments, whatever you want to call it, is an issue by the government that they're sending them out to help provide financial help to people and families during economic crisis. Every year, stimulus checks are released by the government for several months, not just 1 month, but several months. This year, in 2024, the stimulus checks are expected to be released in March 2024, with payments amounting to $500 to $2,000. Now, if you look at this fat check, okay, now $1,400 stimulus checks today, viral video shows confusion. People are wondering what in the world is going on. And for those that think, well, no one really cares about stimulus anymore because it's a thing of the past, guys, there was over or almost 2 million views on this because people were like, man, we could use a stimulus check, and I'm down. Although a number of U.S. states have issued other rebates and financial assistance since the pandemic, Americans have not seen the same federal government payouts that they've seen back then. You know, this is where Joe Biden, he said that he's going to send out those stimulus checks are going to go out the door, restoring hope and decency and honor for so many people who are struggling right now. The TikTok confused those who saw it. Many viewers appearing to believe the central claim was accurate. And there again, stimulus check, really, who wants them? What's your vote? Do you agree that we should get it? And Joe Biden saying he'll take care of giving out those checks, but people are claiming that he's taking care of other countries. Other comments included questions about when the check would arrive and complaints about government spending. However, stimulus checks, when they're coming, this is the news that we've come across, that on March 21st is when they're going to be direct deposited. Now, due to state regulations, some of those might not be the 21st, might be a little bit later, or a physical check. These stimulus checks were sent out to help during the economic crisis. As mentioned, some states separately issue other rebates and payments. For example, there is a state that is sending out those processing checks is Alaska. Permanent fund dividend, which will provide residents with around $1,300. The fund has been running for 42 years and paid for a share of the state's natural resource wealth. However, when it comes to nationwide, when it comes to, sending them out from a Joe Biden administration perspective, we're waiting to see what they're going to do. Now, the Joe Biden speech that everybody's talking about is when he was giving his runoff, he was running his campaign, and he told the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, even though he had rejected a plan to increase the stimulus checks, Biden argued that voting and could help guarantee payouts of $2,000. Which, here's the thing. If he showed everybody, hey, I'm willing to give you guys $2,000 stimulus checks, guess what? They were elected and they became president. And many are wondering, where are those checks at? President would go on to sign a $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan, issuing $1,400 payments to Americans. Biden was scrutinized for not providing the full $2,000 he had previously pledged. Again, there's a lot of news out there when it comes to stimulus checks. And one of the news that people are not easily forgetting is when Joe Biden said, hey, I'm going to send you out $2,000 stimulus checks. But again, people are waiting. They're waiting for stimulus checks. Stimulus checks are going to be released in March. We've been given the date on the 21st. Now, can we 100% guarantee that every state's going to do that? No, but will there be a good handful? Yeah, that's what they're saying, is they believe a huge handful of states are going to be issuing that direct deposit. A number of Americans are waiting for their stimulus check in 2024. Also, it's declared by 9 states that of the U.S. that release these checks for their beneficiaries. This is the 4th stimulus check. And again, this is all based off the financial crisis, the payment date, March 21st. Recently, it was announced by various states that they would release the IRS stimulus checks in March of 2024. They will go to release these stimulus payments on the 21st of March, 2024 to beneficiaries' accounts by direct deposit. The sustainability and necessity of the payments may be affected by the changing environment and economic status of the country. Oh, Joel, thanks for the gift. Thank you for the gift. Let me heart that gift. That was awesome. Thank you for the gift. And again, there's a lot of information coming on. There's a lot of things that we go through every single day and making sure we're keeping you guys updated. But let's look at our poll real fast. 62 votes, 68% say that the TikTok should be banned from the United States. And here's what's funny. In China, TikTok is banned, but this is a, China-made product. And the problem is they're wanting to ban it in the United States, and they feel like it's going to come here in the next few days. And here's where I heard something that I had to really look up because I was kind of like, what? If TikTok is banned, how many people will lose jobs in US? And this is like, something that I'm trying to, try to comprehend. Thousands of employees face layoff if TikTok is banned. They're saying over 300,000 American jobs. Now, call it what it is, say what it is. Truly, I don't understand. I know that you can do a lot of business through TikTok, but at the same time, one of the things that I don't understand is how in the world does a country who made the app ban it in their own country, and then we think that we're supposed to have it and it's a good thing, when if you really dive deep into the whole play of TikTok, it is controlled by China, right? And they have access, and there are laws that protect them, that they can ask and they can do whatever they want. It's their app, and United States can't really interfere with that. And here we are allowing it to be, run in our country, but they ban it in there. So, you let me know your thoughts on that. But it's a big controversy, and people are like, okay, what are we going to do? And so it happens that they claimed, and they put a video out, that Americans were going to receive stimulus checks. Now, there are checks coming in March, okay? Recently, it was announced by various U.S. states that they will release IRS stimulus checks in 2024 in March. The regulating authority, Internal Revenue Service, payment date March 21st, 2024. Payment amount $500 to $2,000. Payment mode, how are they going to pay you? By direct deposit. Where's the website? Go to irs.gov. Check that out. And again, there are a lot of stipulations, eligibility requirements, but based off your individual state regulations. There's a lot of things that go into play. But at the same time, millions of Americans are going to be getting the financial help that they have so been awaiting for. How many of you guys can say, hey, I am one of them that's been waiting on a stimulus check, and it's now time for the IRS to deliver, to keep up on their end, saying, okay, you guys said by the end of March, now it's time to put these checks in our bank accounts. How many of you guys would agree? Because at the same time, we all understand that there's a lot of things happening in this country with, if you look at inflation, if you look at, the food market, if you look at a lot of these things and you've seen just a huge increase, then you kind of understand why people are in need of stimulus checks. Because again, it's hard to deal with high costs. And again, people know that they need help, right? They need help. So we're going to be talking about some states and their payments amount. And you guys know how we like to do it on this channel. If you stick with us to the end, you get some bonus information. And we're going to be giving you some bonus information that we have not covered yet. And you're going to be glad that you stuck around. So the IRS stimulus checks, March 2024 payment amount. How much is your state going to give? Now, we've only got a handful of states. Again, guys, we can only provide the information that is provided to us. Beginning with Alabama. Now, listen, don't shoot the messenger. We've got the links in the description below. Go check it out for yourself and see what we're talking about, because we get this updated news and we try to do our due diligence to make sure that we're providing you guys with the most information. Now, here's the cool thing. If you want to apply for stimulus checks, you need your Social Security number. Without Social Security, you are unable to apply for the stimulus checks program in 2024. This is why it's a big deal because even though you didn't file taxes, if you still want to apply, you're going to need that social security number. Now to the bonus news, IRS stimulus checks, March 2024 payment amounts. Now, no one said, let's just make sure we're on the same page. No one said these stimulus checks were going to make you rich, okay? But I will say some money is better than no money, okay? Go with me. Some money is better than no money. Alabama, this is what they're saying. The payment amount anywhere from $150 to $300. New York, $500 to $1,000, which to me is not surprising since everything up there costs an arm and a leg. Virginia, now it's our neighbor, Virginia, $200 to $400. That's pretty good. Better than Alabama. And then you have two states that just kind of say, well, we're not going to give you a ballpark. This is what we're going to give you. Florida. So many of you guys have been asking about Florida. Florida, payment amount, $250. Now, one state that has surprised me and that has really, kind of looks like they've gone a little above and beyond here is Georgia. Georgia giving up to $450. Guys, wow. That's a pretty nice little chunk of change. Now, again, is it going to make you rich? No. Is it going to help you get a little further down the road? Yes. Can it fill up your gas tank, put some food in the cabinet? Yes, it can. Guys, that is the most up-to-date information that we have for you tonight. Again, I apologize. We didn't have an opportunity today to do any other videos, but tonight we wanted to catch back up on all this great news. Thank you for being such a great audience. Make sure to like and subscribe for your chance to win $100. How many of you guys could use a free $100? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And for our members like Deanne Scott, for our members like Michael Thomas, and we've had, I think, 10 more members join, 5 more members or something. Guys, you are having an opportunity to win $200. Keep making it happen, guys. We love you. We appreciate you. And you have a wonderful, safe night. And we'll see you in the next one.